Whoops. I forgot to go back to my loading screen. Well, hello everybody. It seems like there has been a change of plans because my visitor got sick, so I'm all alone again. So yeah, I can actually manage to do one more stream before New Year, and I still can't believe it's been a year now since I've started. The time went by pretty fast, I have to say. And the nice thing is, Nika got a really nice event going on right now that we can check out today. It has something to do with Rappy's backstory, which fits pretty well. Thinking about that, not long ago we finally got Rappy to the point where she can continue the legacy of Red Hood. So let's dive right into it. Dang it, I still can't believe I forgot to go back to the loading screen.
Goddess of Victory, Nike.
Oh well, mistakes happen. There we go. Just grab some of the gifts. But yeah, also I want to check out something real quick. If I remember from the update notes, you can wishlist pilgrims now. Yeah. That makes it a lot easier. Definitely Rapunzel, so that I can finally get her. Good, I'm happy with that. Alright. Let's get into it. But first we need prologue. I think it was okay. Yes.
Commander, are you going straight back to the Ark?
Yeah. I have a lot of things to do.
If you're not busy, could I speak to you briefly in the commander's room?
Sure. That's fine.
Jeez, using your transformation as an excuse? Talk about shameless.
I haven't the faintest idea what you're insinuating, but I'd like for you and Neon to come as well.
Oh.
Why? Have you got something to say to us?
Yes. I think it's time we talked. About what happened to me. And how I lived. There's a lot that I still haven't told either of you. Or the commander, for that matter.
Ooh. Should we bring something?
I don't think we need snacks.
Fried chicken and soda? Maybe something sweet for snacks? Oh, good idea. Will you be talking for a while, Rappy?
I wouldn't mind
If you are,
dynamics, I guess.
that'll change how much we'll have to buy.
It's not exactly going to be a fun story.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't have to prepare too many things.
Indeed. Let's head to the outpost. I tell the top brass that we've got to handle some quick maintenance issues.
All right. Thank you.
No worries.
Let's see. Snacks? Check. Drinks? Check.
Dino nuggies?
Comfortable seating? Check.
Okay.
Washroom? Check.
But where are the dino nuggies?
You two are really going overboard with this.
Should we turn on some music? Getting the atmosphere ready.
No, that won't be necessary.
Anise, can I get some of that chocolate syrup?
Chocolate syrup.
Here. What kind of cookies did you get? Raspberry and pecan. Which one would you like? Raspberry.
Oh, okay, I thought that was one cookie type with both.
Hold on. What's that? Oh, these? Cilantro flavored chips.
What is cilantro? I don't even know. Wait a second. Ah, that stuff.
Oh.
Interesting.
I think I'll pass on those. I wasn't planning on sharing.
Do either of you ever plan on actually listening to my story?
Doesn't really feel like it, but I will.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. We're all done now. I'm ready.
Okay. I think I'll begin at...
Whoops, sorry. These are crunchier than I thought they'd be.
Cookies are crunchy.
It's fine. I'll just get right into it. I'll start from when I was human. With my earliest memory.
Oh.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
I'm surprised that Rap is not here with bonus percentage.
It should be. What? You expect me to go out in this?
Teacher, what are we learning today? I shall take the lead.
Who shall be the next to fall under my blade?
Yeah, that's good.
Humanity will emerge victorious.
What is that? What is that?
The sudden ambush by those vile raptures has demanded that we move underground, where light cannot reach. We have suffered a long humiliation, to be sure. However, that humiliation will soon be over. The central government has invested untold time and effort into reclaiming the surface, which was stolen from us by the raptures. We have created countless state-of-the-art weapons, as well as those oh-so-gorgeous goddesses of victory, the Nikes.
Oh, so gorgeous.
With them, we will take back what once was ours from those vile raptures. This great fight is to be called the Surface Reclamation War. Operations will commence in 2 months. Citizens of the Ark, prepare yourselves. Prepare for the moment in which we reclaim our homeland. With the Surface Reclamation War, we will soon bask in the glow of victory!
This commercial is on every single station.
Oh, small Robbie looks so cute. Oh, but why are you in a hospital?
I'd rather be watching some cartoons.
Totally understandable.
You were born in the Ark, weren't you, Rappy?
Yes.
Then you might not realize how much this means to us. All of our real homes are up there.
Up where? In the sky?
No, a place called the Surface.
I heard that it's dangerous there.
It is, since there are raptures everywhere.
Raptures are those monsters, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
The raptures stole our home, and now we're trying to take it back. To that end, the central government has been preparing for a very long time.
Aren't the Nikes the ones doing the fighting?
Yes, they are.
Nikes are amazing. Goddesses of victory fighting for humanity. So cool.
You really like Nikes, don't you?
Of course. They're the best. They're so strong.
That they are. With them fighting on our behalf, we're sure to win.
I don't understand. What's so great about winning?
What a question. Everything. You've never seen the real sky, have you?
What do you mean?
I mean the actual sky, not an artificial projection.
I'm still not following.
You'll understand soon enough. The sky is absolutely breathtaking.
If you say so.
You're not interested? You've been staring at that syringe during our entire conversation.
Syringe?
Is there any chance I can forgo the shot today?
Come now.
So.
You know better than that. You need these shots and the medication to get better.
I'm going to die in this place.
No. Rappy's sick.
Who told you that?
Nobody told me, but you said it. You said it while you were talking to another nurse.
Oh.
You kept calling me a poor thing. Is that the end?
I really should have watched out what to say.
When you die, does all the pain go away?
Fuck. That question hurts.
I'm sorry, Rappy.
Maybe for you, but not for the other people.
Nurse?
Yes?
What happened?
Huh?
What do you mean?
The surface reclamation war.
We lost.
You remember all that? That was years ago.
I remember it because it interrupted my cartoons. So tell me, what happened?
We lost.
I see. Then what is going to happen?
Money is tight, so times in the Ark are going to be tougher.
Oof.
This hospital might not last much longer
I'm
either.
surprised that next to have a money system, even though survival is pretty important right now.
Then what happens to me?
I'm not sure. They don't tell me these things. At any rate, we're all done for today. Do you need anything else?
No, I'm okay.
It's been a while since you had any requests. Are you okay?
What does it matter how I feel? I'm going to be lying here for the rest of my life. So what's the point of wanting anything?
You'll get better.
There's no point in trying to make me feel better either. Sorry. Thanks for your help today.
All right then. You get some rest.
Oh, I wanted to say,
Huh?
Yes?
I've seen a lot of cuts and bruises on your body lately.
What?
Are you okay?
I have been participating in protests.
What kind of protest?
Protests against blaming Nikkei's.
Nice.
They're being blamed for the failure of the surface reclamation war. Detractors are saying that all this time and money was spent on Nikkei's for nothing.
I wouldn't say that.
They say the Nikkei's are the main cause of the current financial crisis in the Ark.
To be honest, I think without the Nikis, they wouldn't be alive anymore.
Unspeakable things have been happening all over the city. I'm vehemently against that.
Nikkei's didn't do anything wrong.
That's right. They sacrificed their minds and bodies for humanity. For us. They fought against an unknown foe.
But there will always be a group of people who have different opinion, I guess. They see it in a different way.
It's wrong to treat them like this after they risked their lives to fight for us. So I'm doing whatever I can to help. I know this might be a bit difficult for you to understand, Rappy. But you must never put a price on the sacrifices of others. The act itself is noble.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Poor Rappy. That evening, while watching a news report on the violent crackdown of the protests, Rappy sees the nurse name on the list of fatalities. No. Oh, hey buddy. Hope you're doing alright. Damn, a nurse just died. That's rough.
They are as candles, the better burnt out.
It's gonna take over close, I wonder.
You are out of harm's way, fleeting as it may be.
This uniform is so comfortable.
Oh. That's not good. Really hope that you're getting better soon.
With high risk comes high reward. Isn't that why we fight?
Yeah, several years later. I'm surprised that she held on for so long.
How are you feeling?
So she got a male doctor now. Can you understand me now? I might need to lower the music volume a bit, but I can't do that right now.
Good.
Okay, let's prepare your injection then.
All right.
Is there anything else you need?
No.
Oh man.
Very well. Rappy,
Yes?
the hospital is going to be shut down soon.
That's not good. That's bad.
The recession after the surface reclamation war hit our sponsors especially hard.
Oh.
This hospital has always been run entirely on grants, so times are tough.
What's gonna happen with her then?
I see.
I tried to find a place for you to stay, but I couldn't track down any of your family or relatives.
I know.
Adoption didn't work out either.
Oh.
I'm not surprised, considering my illness.
There aren't any other viable hospitals either.
I figured.
Rappy,
Yes?
would you be willing to participate in a clinical trial?
What?
A new drug is being developed for children like yourself with rare diseases.
Not sure if that's the best idea.
It's a risky proposition. But if you participate in the trial, the hospital will be given another grant. If you help us, we won't need to close down the hospital.
So basically, she has to sacrifice herself for the hospital to stay alive. Ooh, that's a tough one.
No, never mind. I'm sorry. What am I saying? Let's finish up quickly so you can rest. I'm sorry.
I'll do it.
What? She's actually doing it?
I'll be in the trial.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Doctor,
Oh.
Yes?
if I die, will I be at peace?
Oh.
What are you talking about, Rappy?
Tell me, will I be at peace?
I'm not sure either.
Oh. Yeesh. Poor Rappy. Definitely not a good childhood. Several years later. Oh.
You're showing improvement.
Oh.
You're getting better.
What?
Rappy.
For real? That doesn't really
You're the
sound
first
like it.
case where this treatment has been successful. So you undergoing this is bound to garner us more financial support. Thank you, Rappy. Thank you so much. You've saved our hospital.
Rappy points at the TV with trembling hands. On the TV, a person in a military uniform and another in a suit are debating.
Oh, that... Apparently, some Nikkeis who are being persecuted attempted to escape to the surface.
What?
The central government tried to destroy the elevator that they were using to go up. But there was an accident.
Oh.
They lost control of the elevator, and it nearly crashed in the middle of the arc.
Oh.
But before it landed, the Nikes that were on board blew themselves up to prevent a catastrophe.
Damn.
It was an incredibly noble thing they did.
They sacrificed themselves for the citizens of the Ark.
People have started referring to this entire incident as the Goddess Fall. And there has been an outpouring of grief for the Nikes who sacrificed themselves. It significantly curtailed the voices of those factions who were so fervently anti-Nike before.
That's what I'm hoping for.
That program on television is a debate on whether or not to grant Nikes additional rights.
I really hope so, that they get additional rights.
Nikes may not be able to regain the glory of the past, but they can at least escape from this endless cycle of hate. I've said too much. Anyway, thanks to you, Rappy. There's hope. Just hang in there a little longer. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to push this button if anything happens. Okay?
The doctor leaves the room, a joyful expression on his face as he flips through the chart. Is she really better? Rappy frantically presses the red button at her fingertips. Oh, something's going on, but no one comes. But why? She's still pressing. For the entire night, the tapping of the plastic button is the only sound which echoes throughout the room. What? Why did nobody come? What's going on?
Shall we start with a glass of wine?
Can I change the settings of the room? Oh yes, I can. Oh shit. Maybe something like this.
Must persevere.
Wait till I get my reloading done.
This.
I am glad we wrapped this up before the tea got cold. Would you not agree, Pine?
Oh. Several years later.
Rappy.
She's still alive.
Yes?
And she grew up.
How are you feeling?
Good.
Okay. Rappy,
What?
you have been cured.
Damn.
Congratulations. We'll be able to have you discharged very soon.
I'm fully recovered.
Correct.
What happens now?
It's really great news.
You live an ordinary life.
The only problem is she doesn't know what that means, since, well, she has been in the hospital for almost all the time.
How?
Was there anything that you ever dreamed of doing?
Yes. But
Oh.
I can't do it anymore.
The hospital will be moving. Well,
Oh.
restructuring would be a better word. We're in the midst of constructing a new, bigger building. To be exact,
Interesting.
it will be a facility and not just a hospital anymore.
Oh.
Your participating in that clinical trial proved the effectiveness of the new drug. Because of that, our sponsors are providing more new drugs and additional financial support greater than we could have ever hoped for.
That's good to hear. That's good.
It's a new beginning
Yes.
for the hospital and for me. I'm hoping that you can start over as well, Rappy.
But how? Does she even have anything?
I found a place for you, and I
Oh.
transferred plenty of money into an account under your name.
Oh.
I would like for you to do something with that.
What? How?
Think about it. You're young and have plenty of money.
But I want to go with you.
Thank you for everything, Rappy. Take care.
Thank you, Doctor.
Always being monotone.
A little too many dance partners for my taste.
Snipers incoming! Wait till I get my reloading done.
Let's finish this quickly.
I am glad we wrapped this up before the tea got cold. Would you not agree, Pine?
Is she just walking around with the gown? The hospital gown? Rappy walks off, clutching onto the piece of paper in her hand, as if it was a priceless artifact. Indecipherable letters and numbers are scribbled on the note.
I can't read this address.
Shit. Rappy feels the weight of something in her pocket and pulls out a card, which is a mixture of black, white, and gold.
Credits?
Oh.
Is this money?
Mm-hmm.
How do I use this?
Rappy glances around her surroundings. They are entirely unfamiliar to her. Tall buildings encircle her, and throngs of people shuffle busily past her. Rappy approaches a man to ask how to read the address and use the card.
Excuse me.
The man does not turn around. Damn, impolite as fuck.
Excuse me.
The man still does not turn around. Rappy notices something inserted into the man's ear. Oh, whatever it is apparently being used to block out any outside noises. Rappy approaches to tap the man's shoulder, but he walks off to meet up with what appears to be friends of his, laughing and chatting amongst themselves as they head off. Maybe I have more luck with another person. Rappy looks around once again. No one makes eye contact with her. She's unable to approach anyone, as they all either have something plugged into their ears or are busily moving about. Rappy walks aimlessly. She keeps walking. After a while, her feet start to hurt, and she takes another glance around. Everyone is wearing shoes. Looking down at her own feet, she sees that she's barefoot. She begins to walk again. Rappy comes across a large crowd gathered together, who are excitedly shouting something. She's actually walking around in the gown. I could have at least given her some clothes. She heads closer to
Nikes are not machines! We
Oh.
are sentient beings! Living things! Never forget what happened during the goddess fall! We sacrificed ourselves for humanity! And yet humanity continues to persecute us!
Rappy doesn't understand what the woman was saying. All the people who have gathered stand without anything in their ears. She approaches them to ask for help. Oh. An explosion rings out, causing the surroundings to shake. For a brief moment, Rappy feels dizzy and then collapses. Oh no. Please, don't let anything happen to her.
Have they lost their minds? You don't have to use violence to suppress a demonstration. We have to call off the gathering for now. What are you doing? Hurry up and hide!
Huh? Who are you? I've never seen you before. You don't seem to be from the central government.
She isn't. Oh, poor
Hold
Ravi.
on. Are you a civilian?
Mm-hmm.
Here, come with me if you want to li-
Oh, this sounds good. Ravi crouches down. At the same time, she looks at the person who has been shouting at her. She lies motionless on the ground. A pool of strange colored liquid forms underneath her. Ravi instinctively turns around.
We've
and
got a
runs.
runner!
She's a person!
I've got her!
Bruh. Bullets rain down upon what the fuck? And she stays slow as she possibly can while attempting to run. A bullet grazes her arm. Causes her to stop.
Why bother running?
No. She collapses to the ground. What the fuck? They did not fucking do that just now.
My blade shall not be made light of. Bisect.
Wait till I get my reload.
Holy shit.
Just a moment. Time out. Gotta reload real quick. I'm reloading.
Oh yeah. Didn't really expect that now. Holy
With
moly.
high risk comes high reward. Isn't that why we fight?
Injecting nymph.
So they just basically incapacitated her and turned her into a Nika?
Injection complete. Anchored to brain. Copying information. Copy complete. What? Why is the capacity so small? Well, it happens. Let's see. There's nowhere she wants to go. Sure enough. Nothing. Her capacity is rather small. No wonder her sense of self is so muted. No need to generate a body map then. This one should be suitable for a mass-produced model.
What the fuck?
Alright. Done. Injecting data into Nymph. Let's see. Basic Tactical Pack, Surface Knowledge Pack, Rapture Data Pack, and what is this? Why is her knowledge level so low? Where is this lady from? Spends her entire life apparently sheltered and ends up dead during a protest. Life is strange.
Obviously, I mean, who the fuck just starts opening fire?
Now, where's that knowledge pack? There we go. Injecting. What else is left? Is it about done? Alright. Let's see. Hand over the brain extraction unit and... done.
Rappy opens her eyes.
RR15436.
For some reason, Rappy knows that the serial number being called is referring to
Yes.
her.
How do you feel?
Unsure.
Okay, that's normal. Get ready. We're going out.
Where are we going?
The squad leader brusquely tosses a USB stick to
The
Rappy.
operations details are all in there.
Understood.
Rappy connects the USB to her body, somehow knowing exactly what to do. Her eyes begin to
Resource
glow.
collection mission confirmed. My role is transportation.
Just carry as much as you can handle. If you can handle that, consider me impressed.
Understood.
Any questions?
No,
You're a strange one.
I don't understand.
Uh-oh.
People usually ask more about what they're supposed to do, whether it's dangerous, etc. All that knowledge they injected you with doesn't compare to in-field combat experience. And yet you're being put straight into action without any adjustment period. Aren't you scared?
Are you not going to issue instructions during the operation?
I will be. That'll increase your chances of survival, if only minutely.
Then I am not scared. It's clear what tasks I'll be responsible for. It's fine as long as I am not instructed to figure things out on my own.
Right. You really are an oddball.
Oh man. That's a rough way to be turned into a Nika.
Don't push yourselves too hard.
I wonder if the doctor knows about that.
Retribution draws near.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Squad 0910F has left the Ark and arrived on the surface. Commencing resource acquisition operation.
First operation.
Let's move out. Keep your head on a swivel, everyone.
As the 10 mass-produced Nikas walk along the surface, not a word is spoken for a while until...
Hey!
Oh?
Hey, Nibby!
Are you speaking to me?
Yeah, you! You became a Nikke today? Is this your first operation?
Are you planning on engaging in conversation?
I guess?
Conversation is prohibited while engaged in an operation.
Oh.
Did you hear that, leader?
If you've got the energy and the inclination, go for it. Just keep it down.
You hear that?
Am I to understand that we should engage in a conversation now?
Yes.
Very well. I will proceed in a dialogue with you.
So, how does it feel to become a Nikke?
I'm not sure yet.
I really like it. I became a Nikke today too.
We can tell.
Since I'm being deployed at the same time as you, I guess you could say we're twins in a sense.
Why does it feel like you're going to die? Also, she's number 2, you're number 3. Who's number 1?
Today is your first day as a Nikke?
Yeah!
I thought you had been one for some time.
Me too. I've met a few cheeky Nikkes in my time, but none quite like you.
You're too kind, squad leader.
Keep it down, will you? If a rapture hears us, we're dead meat.
Roger! Anyway, I look forward to working with you. What's your name?
RR15436.
That's not your name.
No, I mean your real name. Do you remember? I'm Sarah.
I'm Rappy.
There we go.
Hey, let's try and be comfortable around each other, okay? After all, we're twins.
Very well.
That didn't sound terribly comfortable.
You can't expect too much out of someone who's speaking monotonously.
All right.
That's better. Then, to commemorate our new friendship, how about we get a drink once the operation wraps up?
I can't drink.
What do you mean? All you've got to do is take a sip of something and swallow. Easy. I'm counting you in.
Well, can't argue against that.
How about you, squad leader?
It has been a while for me.
Oh.
Alright, fine.
Alright, that makes 3. How about we make this a squad-wide gathering?
Fine, fine. But don't expect any fancy cocktails or hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres. So that's how it's written. Interesting. I never knew that.
Of course, of course. A simple gathering is more than enough for me.
Sarah slowly approaches Rappy.
To be honest, I've never drunk before either.
Oh.
When I was human, I was allergic to alcohol, so I couldn't drink.
Unlucky.
But now that we're Nikkes and none of that matters, this is the perfect chance to try.
You've never drunk before?
Nope.
Why are you so intent on trying something you know nothing about?
It's not every day you get to be reborn. So I figured I might as well try out some new things.
She didn't want to be reborn, and she wanted to live, but... yeah. Yeah. Fuck your old central government, I guess. Shooting poor Rappy down.
How did you become a Nikkei anyway?
I got shot.
Where? In the Ark?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, what did you do to end up getting shot? Were you the daughter of a grizzled crime boss or something?
I got caught up in a protest.
Oh, that's a shame. Aren't you going to ask me?
Ask you what?
Why I became a Nikkei.
No.
Why would I ask you that?
So that we can get to know each other.
Why do we need to know each other?
I kind of feel her, to be honest.
Leader! There's a squad member over here who isn't a team player.
No.
I'll leave it to you to educate her as needed.
Roger! Oh boy, we're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about today. First, I want to hear about what kind of person you were as a human. FYI, I'm pretty darn persistent, so trying to avoid me won't do you any good.
For her whole life been in a hospital. Being treated until she got cured. And then she got shot. Man. To be honest, let me just grab those empty notebooks. There we go, this should do. By the time I use them up, the daily reset happened, and then we can finish the first story.
I propose a toast.
I don't have the energy to make any speeches. Let's just drink.
Aw, come on. We all made it out alive, didn't we? That's more than we could have hoped for, so we ought to celebrate.
Yeah, that's a reason to celebrate, I would say.
Don't people usually get killed when they go to the surface? We all made it out unscathed, so that calls for a toast, if you ask me.
Fine, do it.
The squad, 0910F, sits around the table with cheap drinks and snacks, chattering noisily amongst themselves. The atmosphere is celebratory, one in light of their mission being a success. In the midst of the commotion, Rabbi quietly sips a drink without saying a word. Oh?
This tastes strange.
Rappy! You are a real crack shot out there. You look like those illustrations they've got in the instruction manuals! Pew,
what?
pew, pew! Were you some kind of assassin when you were human?
Oh. I guess she's just good at it.
No.
Then how come you're so good at shooting?
I'm not sure.
Right. I guess it's possible you're just a natural.
Probably.
What did you do when you were human, anyway?
What do you mean by that?
You know, what were your hobbies, dreams, aspirations, stuff like that?
I didn't have anything. Nothing.
No hobbies?
No.
No favorite food?
None.
No turn-ons or turn-offs?
Negative.
I see what's happening here. You're the type who builds up walls and doesn't warm up easily to people. Well, you better brace yourself, because you'll find I don't give up easily.
Oh. Sarah suddenly slumps forward, her head slamming onto the table as she falls asleep.
Wow.
What?
That's my first time seeing someone pass out after drinking half a cup of
What?
booze. One of you barely makes a
I'm
sound,
surprised.
and the other makes such a racket I could tear my hair out. Talk about a real pair of oddballs.
Yep.
Rappy, what's your favorite color?
I don't have one.
Red.
Then how about red? I think it suits you.
If you say so.
Rappy, do you have any
She
aspirations or
always
anything
had a
like
talking
that?
buddy at the start.
I'm not sure.
Well, as for me, I'd like to... actually,
No.
I'm not going to say.
Okay.
Until you give me an answer, I won't tell you anything about me. If you want to hear my story, then
She
you've
doesn't want to say
gotta
anything.
give me a proper
and
answer.
I don't think
Got
she
it?
even wants to know anything about
I'm
you.
telling you, you better bust out the tissues, because my story is a real tearjerker. Dang, that was tough. Did you ever travel around when you were a human?
No,
Is there anywhere you want to go?
not sure. I don't know.
Come on! You're telling me there isn't a single place you're interested in going?
I don't know.
Hey, Rappy.
Yeah?
I'm tired of waiting. By the time you end up giving me an answer, I'll have forgotten my entire story. When we get back, I'm gonna end up talking about myself all night, so be sure to clean out your ears beforehand.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and have plenty of snacks and drinks prepared.
I don't
No
think she's
alcohol,
ready for that.
okay?
Okay.
No sleep for
Oh.
you tonight.
All clear. Come in, squad leader. All raptures have been eliminated. Awaiting further instructions. Waiting for your order. Please issue a command.
I think she's not alive anymore. Rappy looks around. Nika bodies lie scattered everywhere. They're all dead. And probably also Sarah. Rappy moves slowly in search of any survivors. The squad leader's entire upper body half is... Oh, 2 Nikis have been decapitated. Rappy glances at the other bodies lying on the ground. Sarah's nowhere to be seen amongst them. Oh? She's still alive, maybe? Rappy stands in front of the 2 Nikis without heads.
Sarah.
Oh.
I was a sickly person. From the day I was born, I never stepped beyond the walls of the hospital. It was my entire world. The day I was finally cured, I was unceremoniously thrust into the world. That's when I was killed. So I don't know anything. I don't know what kind of person I was. I don't know what I wanted to do. I'm sorry. I wanted to answer all of your questions, but there's nothing else I could have said to you other than that. I wanted to know about your story. I was always curious about how other people lived their lives. But I don't even know what kind of questions to ask. I'm sad.
Because you don't have anything to go by. Oh.
I never
At
thought
some
I'd be fighting in a
point,
dress.
She met Redwood.
Cover me.
Let's finish
Just
this
a moment.
quickly.
Gotta reload real quick. The hour of retribution draws near.
And some more.
Woo! That concludes today's lesson. Time to show what a female student is capable of.
Okay.
Let's finish this quickly. This outfit is a real drag.
Yes, I am.
I am glad we wrapped this up before the tea got cold. Would you not agree, Pine?
Rappy stands in front of the vending machine. She enters her name, or Barf Splenderman comes out with a thunk. She picks it up and heads to the empty seat in the cafeteria. Voices can be heard
Is that
all around
her?
her. Oh.
Yeah, that's her.
I saw her name when she entered it in the vending machine. RR15436.
Isn't she the one who brought back the head?
Yeah.
And she still got an appetite after that? Incredible.
Apparently she brought back 3 heads, not just 1.
Wasn't it 5?
I don't know. I heard 3.
Should we ask?
Let's go. I think she's alone.
Really? You're going to ask her? Rappy takes a bite of the Splenderman bar. She swallows it roughly and is about to take another bite when 2 mass-produced sneakers sit down across
You're
from her.
RR15436, right?
That's right.
Were you in Squad 0910F?
Yes.
I heard they were all wiped out during an operation. Well, I guess not entirely wiped out, considering you're still alive.
Anyway, I heard you brought back a few severed heads. Was it 5 or 3?
3.
Wow. So the stories are actually true? Amazing. But why do you do that?
Nikkes can survive and be regenerated as long as their brains are intact.
So you cut your squad mates' heads off and brought them in? And you've still got an appetite after all that grisly business?
I failed to see the correlation between the two.
Oh, well, it's just... There you are, yucking it up with your squad mates one moment, and the next you're cutting off their heads. Yet you seem completely unaffected.
I simply felt the best outcome would be for them to be brought back to life.
But you don't feel unsettled in any way?
Nope.
Not at all.
Eesh. Personally, I don't think I'd be able to do it.
I heard you got some kind of medal.
Yes, I did.
That's it? Just a crummy medal?
They also said I could join any squad of my choice. I received some credits as well.
That's neat.
Credits? How much?
20 million.
Oh!
Wow. They're really laying it on thick these days.
That's a lot.
I still find it hard to believe. Did you really bring back 3 heads?
Yes.
So, you're telling me there you are, the only one left standing. You take the heads of your 3 squad mates, stuff them in a brain shelter, then traverse the surface, on your own, mind you, for an entire week before arriving at the Ark?
Yep.
That's right.
And you didn't run into any raptures on the way?
I attempted to avoid combat as much as possible, but I ended up in 12 separate engagements.
Oh.
And you defeated them all, by yourself?
Yes.
Impressive. Or was that the time when she
I
made
know
reference?
what you're doing. I don't care how desperate you are for attention. You should know
What?
better than that.
I don't
What are you talking
understand what
about?
you mean.
If you're gonna lie, you could at least try and make it more believable.
Okay, shut up.
I'm not making anything up.
Be honest. You butchered your squad members before going on the operation. And you
Shut
left
up.
3 alive so you could take their heads with you. You did it all so you could get that goofy medal.
Shut
Hey,
up.
what's gotten into you?
Doesn't this all seem awfully suspicious to you? If she wants to make up stories, fine. But she's making
she's
herself
not
out
making
to be
them up.
some kind of goddess. What a load of crap. If you want to be a hero, do it the right way. Don't resort to dirty tricks.
What if she's telling the truth?
I feel like she's gonna die
How
soon.
does that make any sense? Don't you find this even the slightest bit bizarre?
I mean, it does seem far-fetched.
You see? I'm telling you, she's lying through her teeth.
I'm not lying to you.
Of course you are! Without any proof, there's nothing I can do. I just feel terrible for those innocent Nikkes who died by your hand.
Oh, Jesus.
You remember their faces? Their names? Do you remember what kind of people they were?
Rappy doesn't know how to respond to this situation. She's never been taught, and there's no protocol in a nymph for scenarios such as this. So she decides to follow her instincts. What? She slapped her?
Hey, are you crazy?
Damn.
She's crazy. Instructor! Instructor!
So her instincts say attack someone if she doesn't know what to do or what. Reminds me of the time she kicked you in. Ah yes, a few broken ribs, why not? Huh.
As far as I can remember, that was the first time I have ever acted on my own accord.
Oh.
A memorable day, sure. But one marred by violence.
Yep.
So, what happened next?
Fights between Nikkes weren't as common back then as they are now.
Oh.
So, I was sent to the rehabilitation center.
Oh. Huh.
The rehabilitation center? Oh man.
That's not good.
Let me handle
the
this.
rehabilitation center was back then.
Close to our practice drills.
Time out!
Whoa! That was easy. Fancy a drink?
They are not heartless machines. They are our friends, and we must work with them for a better future. With Nika. This ad is brought to you by Tetraline. Rappy stares blankly at the TV hanging on the wall in the corridor beyond the walls. Rather than feeling guilty for striking someone, she feels elated for having had a will of her own and acting on it for
Will
the
I
first
be able to
time.
try other things as well?
Hey, be quiet.
Rio.
Indeed, Rio. Huh.
They always show it right after that ad, so hush up.
Thrilling music plays from the TV. Rappy turns her gaze back to the screen. A woman in a flashy outfit dances and sings with a wide smile. After about 20 seconds of her routine, the woman disappears and an ad for vitamin supplements begins to play. Rappy turns her attention to the Nika who had spoken earlier.
You seem to be a big fan of Pretty.
She's the best.
For
She
20
gives me
seconds.
strength.
Rappy continues to stare at Rio, unable to take her eyes off her expression. Her entire face is beaming with joy and excitement.
What are you looking at? You aiming to end your life early?
Jeez!
Rio, please. If we cause trouble here, who knows what will happen to us?
I don't understand. Do I die if I look at you?
You're about to if you keep looking at me like that.
Jeez.
What precise sequence of events would lead to such an outcome?
1, you keep staring at me. 2, I get pissed off. 3, I beat you to death.
I don't follow the progression from 1 to 2.
Keep staring, and you'll find out real quick.
Hey, I'm sorry about her.
You gonna keep eyeballing me?
Yes, since I want to understand.
Alright, fine. Allow me to make it
no.
crystal clear for you.
Rio bum rushes Rappy. Rappy instinctively punches Rio on the chin, and she falls to the ground with a heavy thud. Huh. Well, she didn't
I still
expect
don't
that now.
understand. Is there anything I am missing?
I won't forget this.
Uh-oh.
Rio! Rio? Oh my. She's fainted.
I feel like
You're
that might
pretty
be for
good.
the better. For the best.
What's your name? I'm Wendy. Rio was the one passed out on the floor.
I am
Bandage man.
RR15436.
Maybe your real name? Wendy silently looks at Rappy with a faint smile. A smile Rappy can't fully make sense of.
I'm Rappy.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
Rappy, nice to meet you. We're all mass-produced Nikkeis here, so we're free to speak casually.
Rappy understands what she meant
What did you do to get in here?
I see you're not one for small talk.
Do you have any hobbies? Where would you most like to go? What are your aspirations?
No.
I must say that I'm not used to such a direct approach.
She's copying
It's caught me
Sarah.
off guard a little. How about you?
Me?
Yeah. Shouldn't you start by telling us your story first?
I don't have anything to say.
Then I'm afraid there's no deal.
I truly don't have anything to say.
Huh?
I have no hobbies. There is nowhere I wish to go.
Mm-hmm.
No aspirations. I have nothing.
Was your memory wiped?
No. I simply have nothing to recall.
Come now, that's impossible. Every person has at least got some memorable things to remember.
I think the only memorable
I am no
thing is when she
longer a
got
person.
killed.
I am a Nikke.
You're funny. At least it looks like I won't be bored in here.
Why won't you be bored? Is there something interesting in this place?
Yeah, you.
There certainly is. I'm looking right at her.
I would have expected something like, I am interesting? Do you proclaim
I
that
can't
I am
believe
interesting?
I'm already about to graduate.
Need more water.
You must persevere.
Wait till I get my reloading done.
That concludes today's lesson.
We're almost at the end. And at the daily sets
No,
of perfect
you're
timing.
supposed to say you're okay during moments like that.
But I'm not. So why would I say I am?
It's a matter of politeness, a social courtesy.
Oh.
Just keep that in mind, okay?
Okay.
Pop quiz. Someone steps on your foot. What do you say to them?
That hurt.
You got a death wish or something, punk?
Oh, jeez.
I see Rio's been teaching you more inappropriate phrases.
Yep, so it appears.
You should say, it's okay.
Okay, again?
It really is a magic word.
I'm not
It
sure
makes you out to
about
be
that.
the bigger person, which causes the other person to think about what they've done. It's a way to defend yourself while also attacking.
Why is it necessary to defend and attack during a conversation?
Ugh, this is so frustrating. Where does someone this clueless even come from?
Does your chin still hurt?
Of course
Yes.
it does. I'm letting it slide because you apparently didn't know any better, but if you'd done it intentionally, you'd be 6 feet under by now.
Yeesh.
6 feet under? What does that mean?
Dead. In the ground. Buried.
But why?
Ugh, you're driving me
When you die, you're
crazy.
being buried.
Wendy, I've got a proposition.
Huh?
What is it?
We toss her out into the open and have her figure it out on her own. She'll either get beaten up or cursed out, and she'll have to learn the hard way.
That may be true, but there are 3 reasons why I'm using the current approach.
Oh.
What are they?
1, we have a lot of time to kill here at the rehabilitation center.
Alright.
2,
Oh, she's from
with this
Tetra.
new information, Rappy might go on to teach other people who are clueless like she once was.
How does that help us?
She's useful for us as well. An opportunity to impress yourself upon another isn't easy to come by as a Nikke. 3, It's fun.
Maybe for you. Rio glares intently at Rappy's expressionless face.
Fun. Oh, it's time for the ad.
Everyone's attention turns to the TV
Everyone
in the
be
hallway.
quiet.
They are not heartless machines. They are our friends who we must work towards a better future with Nika. This ad is brought to you by Tetra.
Here comes Pretty.
Quiet!
All right, all right.
Rio stares at Pretty dancing and singing on the TV. After the ad ends, she seems to savor the lingering emotion
Rio.
and stirs within her.
Yeah? Are you into Pretty?
What do you mean?
Huh?
You have the same look on your face as when you have a special meal. You always want it all to yourself.
Well, I guess there's a bit of overlap.
Hmm.
If only because there is that feeling of desire. However, to be exact, it's more like envy.
Oh?
What are you envious of?
Oh, the way she sings and dances. How all eyes are on her. Not to mention how gorgeous she is. I want to be like that, but I can't. Here you go, envy.
Makes sense.
Why can't you be like that?
Are you seriously asking me that? Look at me. Use your brain for just a moment.
You and Pretty are both Nikes.
Oh, Pretty Sonika. Interesting.
You're both Nikes, so why can't you be like her?
Is there anyone you want to be like?
No.
Of course not. You will eventually, way down the line, I guarantee it. Then you'll understand what I mean. Wanting to become something is one thing. Actually becoming it is a different story.
I'm not sure I understand.
You are exhausting, you know that? I'm going to
I
sleep.
can tell.
Today's lesson ends here.
Well, at least she got some friends at rehabilitation center.
Which of you scornful dunderheads dare step forward? The hour of bisect. You must
And
persevere.
I guess her rehabilitation time is maybe almost over.
Fleeting as it may be.
At least I would say that it ends that way with the first story.
I am glad we wrapped this up before the tea got cold. Would you not agree, Pine?
Oh. The clanging of the iron door closing echoes through the hallway. Rappy stares at the entrance of the rehabilitation center. She finds the mental exercise and forced labor at the center far
I should
from
never have
enjoyable.
come here.
Hey.
Rappy.
Hmm?
I was waiting for you.
Let's go.
Where?
So they
You
were looking
haven't
for-
decided on a squad yet, right?
Not yet.
Come with us. Join our squad.
Why?
For crying out loud, just come.
Oh,
I
so
always have to ask
She got a new
questions.
squad now with her friends.
That's just how she is.
You're right. We want you to come with us because we feel sorry for you. And there's still a lot to teach you. So, stop talking back and just come. Our squad has its own unique name instead of a serial number.
Oh.
I've already brought you up to the squad leader, so hurry.
Oh, who's
The squad
leader?
has a name?
Yeah. Most squads go by serial numbers, but those that are a cut above the rest have actual names.
Oh.
Ours is Skullhead. Ever heard of it?
Skullhead?
No.
And who's the leader?
Look it up. We're quite
Oh, I just
famous.
noticed that her weapon is some type of
Hmm.
P90.
All I see are articles
At least it
about
has
you
the
being involved in
same
violent
ammunition.
incidents.
There
Oh.
are only recent articles. Look up some older ones.
Who cares about what articles have to say anyway? Are you coming or not? For your information, our squad specializes in combat. We operate differently from transporting or mining squads. You can fight, can't you? That's why you got that medal?
A combat squad?
Mass-produced Nikkei squads are divided into 3 main types. First are those which secure resources on the surface. They go up to the surface, locate resources, and transport them back to the Ark.
That's what cheated so far.
The conditions they have to work in are far from ideal. The mortality rate is high.
Oh.
That's what your previous squad was, right?
Yes.
The second is Ark defense. They stay in the Ark and maintain law and order. At least, that's what they tell us. In reality, the Nikkeis are little more than cannon fodder and emotional punching bags. And the third is combat units. That's what Skullhead is. They either overhaul key facilities on the surface, or proceed to specific areas to exterminate raptures. They're the creme de la creme of the 3 types. The mortality rate is the highest, but so is the glory. Even though Nikkeis were heavily criticized for their disappointing performance in the Surface Reclamation War, the Goddess Fall incident and the With Nikkei campaign promoted by Mustang, the CEO of Tetraline, have allowed us to regain some of our former glory. The treatment we received has improved by leaps and bounds, so it's a coveted role for any mass-produced Nikkei.
That's nice.
Not for me.
We know you don't desire anything. But in extreme environments where life and death hang in the balance, anything can happen. I'm saying that there's a high chance you'll find something you want.
Besides, it's not like you have anything else going on, do you?
That's true.
I don't.
Then join us, why don't you? Wouldn't it be better to stay with us rather than rub strangers the wrong way?
I don't rub people the wrong way.
You're doing it right now.
Oh, gee.
I'll come with you. What do I have to do?
Exterminate raptures. Oof.
My blade shall not be made lighter.
Rappy had it pretty rough.
Snipers incoming! Cover me.
I wonder if they will survive or also die.
This is pretty close to our practice drills.
You must persevere. I am glad we wrapped this up before the tea got cold. Would you not agree,
Almost at
Pine?
the end.
Rappy, stop them! Don't let them through!
Roger.
Rio, are you okay?
They blew up one of my legs.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm coming! Rappy, cover me!
That's not good.
Roger. I'll keep an eye on the rapture heading in that direction.
Much appreciated.
What lovely reassurance.
We raised a good student.
Phew! We nearly brought the farm back there.
You said the same thing yesterday.
All joking aside, raptors these days are no joke. They're getting stronger and faster.
And you lost
That's
a leg.
true. It might not be possible to beat them with our current weapons before long.
Are the raptures evolving?
What kind of crackpot theory is that? How could a bucket of bolts like those things evolve?
Ordinarily,
why
I'd agree
not?
with you. But I think at this point, it's undeniable. I'm not sure if evolution is the right term, but they're absolutely getting stronger.
If you're all done with maintenance, we're moving on to the next operation area.
Rookie Commander.
I'm not done yet. I'm still putting my leg back together.
Oh.
Hurry it up, for crying out loud. If we're
Jeez,
late,
he's
it's
a
your
rookie
fault.
and such an asshole.
No, that would be your fault, you jackass. Not mine.
What did you say?
You heard me.
Hurry up. We need to get a move on.
Yeah.
New commander exchanges a few nervous glances before leaving.
It's people like him that are causing us to go through such a rough patch.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like the ideal commander.
The switch from having our own squad leader to a human commander has muddled the chain of command and resulted in more casualties.
How long has it been?
2 weeks.
Only 2 weeks have passed and we've already gone through 3 commanders?
Oh.
Correct.
Is this only happening to us?
No.
Because they
it's
died,
the same everywhere
or
else.
They couldn't take it anymore.
What a load of crap this is.
I agree with you there. With that being said, I think they'll be doing away with the commander system soon enough. The fatality rate amongst the commanders is so high that there won't be many officers left in the Ark before long.
These higher-ups don't have the slightest clue what they're doing. Okay, at one point in time, there was a legendary commander who was absolutely incredible. But how many times do we have to keep failing before they get it through their skulls that this system doesn't work? How long are they gonna keep trying to ram these commanders down our throats? If they're so desperate for qualified commanders, why don't they build some kind of military academy?
These are just rumors. But there is apparently a squad with a human commander who is performing extraordinarily well. I believe he's called New Hope. He's the reason the higher-ups continue to enforce this commander system. That's not the only thing they're experimenting with. They're also trying out all manner of different engagement tactics in different locations.
Why would they be doing that?
The answer lies in another rumor that's been going around.
Do you always spend your entire day gossiping?
I heard the central government is preparing for a second offensive to reclaim the surface.
What?
One 100 times larger in scale than the first offensive.
Did
I'm
you say
surprised
100?
they got the materials for that.
Again, it's just a rumor at this point. But I do think it's possible. That would explain why they are experimenting with different tactics. If they're preparing for all-out war, they'd want to collect as much practical data as possible.
War?
Hey! Hurry up and move!
Yeah, we're going. I hope that punk gets what he deserves out there.
Don't joke about that kind of thing.
Who says I'm joking?
I understand why you feel that way.
Let's get this over with and head back. There's a concert tomorrow, so I've got plans lined up from morning onwards.
Pretty?
You bet.
I heard she was in a bit of a creative slump. Is she back?
What are you talking about? She was never in a slump.
Right. My apologies.
You guys want to come? I heard entry is free.
Free entry? Let's go.
I'm also not interested.
You guys are boring.
Next day, Nika dormitory. Rappy examines her equipment prior to being deployed. Wendy lies on the bed playing.
Are you getting ready already?
Yes.
How come you're always so on top of things?
It's easier this way.
How long has it been since you joined us, Rappy?
3 years.
3 years
How
already,
long?
damn.
Time really flies. It's been a while since I've asked you, but have you discovered what it is you want to do?
No, not yet.
No.
I see. Well, I should start getting ready.
Wendy suddenly bolts upright, leaping off the bed with a startling speed.
Rappy! Rappy!
What's going on?
Have you read the Arc Daily today?
No, not yet. What is it?
Pretty. He's dead.
What?
She was murdered by a Nikke phobia in the middle of her comeback concert.
No fucking way.
What about Rio?
She's
I'll
not
contact
really happy
her.
about that, I bet.
The last message I got from her was that she'd arrived at the concert.
I'm here.
What?
Rio!
What's wrong?
Are you okay?
What do you mean?
Pretty, she...
Oh, that. I'm okay.
Really?
Too bad about her dying.
Huh?
She died so easily. It was hard to believe she was even a Nikke.
What?
Rio?
Oh, Rappy.
Yes?
It's been a while since I gave you a lesson. Here's one more thing.
Huh?
Yes?
There's no point in trying so hard. None of it matters when you die. You can strive to be the best in life, inspire countless people, and give them hope. And it all amounts to nothing in the end. Life is meaningless. It doesn't matter how hard you try. If some crazy person intent on ending your life comes after you, it's all over in an instant. So what's the point? No need to put so much effort into living.
Rio.
No matter how much you strive to achieve, how brightly you shine, how beautiful you are,
she's not taking it
all
well.
someone has to do is lift a finger, and your
You're
life
pretty.
ceases to exist. So don't bother trying. It's all meaningless.
When he approaches Rio and embraces
I'm sorry, Rio.
What's wrong? I'm okay.
No, you're clearly
You're
not.
clearly not okay, Rio.
It's all so meaningless. What's the point of living? Why did Pretty work so hard to achieve everything she did? All it did was get her killed.
That's not true. I didn't know Pretty personally. But I'm sure the reason she worked as hard as she did was because she was striving towards something.
But we'll never find out what that something was. It's not like she'll ever get there anyway. Not anymore. It's better to give up on any dreams or aspirations you have.
No.
It all amounts to nothing when you're gone.
A few days
Rio,
later.
did you want to become like Pretty?
No. I wanted to become a pop star like her, yes, but not Pretty specifically. What? Is that so hard to believe?
So, it was more than just liking her music, huh?
Okay, so I dreamed of becoming like her. Is that not allowed? Even
Yes,
though
it
I never
is.
made any concrete steps toward that dream, it all ended so suddenly anyway. A dream that died before it even began.
Rappy.
No. Rappy hands Rio an envelope with extra
What's
packing.
this?
It's a ticket to partake in an audition to be the next Tetra pop star.
Oh.
What?
Rappy and I had to pull some serious strings in order to get that.
But these are so sought after. You can't even pay for them.
And yet now
Everything
you
has
have
a price.
We found a way to purchase it.
How much did you pay?
In a situation like this, I think it would be better for you to simply say thank you rather than ask how much.
I can't do this. I haven't even practiced, let alone gotten into the right headspace. I don't have any outfits, and...
Well, you can start now. The audition
Mhm.
is in 3 months.
Oh, that's a lot of time.
I'll be rooting for you. I want you to show me
Oh,
that
Rappy smiling.
hard work pays off. I'm sure you will learn a lot.
Think of this as being like one of the lessons we gave Rappy. Now, go get him.
Okay.
You can do it.
I'll try my best.
Rio.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Rio continuously hums, a song by Pretty throughout her mission. Despite multiple warnings by the new commander to stay quiet, Rio pays him no mind and continues humming. Even when he begins harassing her, Rio shrugs off the remarks and continues undeterred. That night, Rio, her eyes crimson red, fires upon her squad mates as she hums Pretty's song. After Wendy's forced to shoot Rio, she smiles briefly and then turns the gun on herself. The gunshot draws in nearby raptures and the battle breaks out. The commander dies in the skirmish and only 2 members of the squad are left standing. Rappy and the other survivor return to the Ark. No! Rappy is put on standby after routine backup. There's a warning on the news cautioning the public against faked Hedranika audition tickets which are circulating. So she got corrupted by a fake ticket. The Skullhead squad is disbanded due to the members being killed in action. Rappy begins to understand what Rio meant by life being meaningless. Rappy looks at the mirror. In her reflection, she sees the same expression Rio had shown on the day Pretty died. She feels empty. Oh, why does this keep happening to her? Unbelievable. Man, that's so fucking sad. So many bad
Fancy a
things
drink?
happened to her. Time passes. Rappy continues to carry out her missions as part of an unnamed combat squad. Before she knows it, all the squad members except for her are replaced, either due to being killed or by going mad. This process repeats itself several times. There were many who had hopes and dreams of something better, but they all died before they had a chance to realize those dreams. No one was immune to corruption, and no one could overcome. Rappy couldn't remember how many lives she had to end, their eyes burning red as they repeated the same words over and over. The mind switch is a horrifying spectacle. Their victims' personalities transform in an instant, and any relationship and bonds they might have had disintegrate instantaneously. Innumerable Nikas lost their lives in a flash. They were lost to raptures, to the environment, to humans, to other Nikas. Their lives seemed so fleeting and fragile, devoid of meaning. All Rappy wishes for was for it to be over, for these aimless, purposeless days to end. Time passes. The Ark is starting to bustle with activity.
The second surface reclamation war is guaranteed to succeed. It will be conducted on a scale 100 times larger than the first. The New Hope, a legendary commander in the making, Johan, will lead the war effort. The technology of Elysion, Bacillus, and Tetra is cutting edge. All the particles which disrupt Rapture communications have been dispersed through the surface.
Nice.
Humanity has no reason to lose. Victory is ours. We are going up to the surface. We will reclaim our homeland.
The second surface reclamation war.
With everything and everyone on the line, the second surface reclamation war is officially declared. The Ark is more lively than ever before, with many people whipped into a fervor. The word hope echoes at every corner, repeated incessantly. Rappy understands the emptiness that came with that word, but at the same time gazing upon a world whose inhabitants were filled with such hope, she couldn't help but cling to a little bit of hope. Perhaps she too might come to share that hope they all had. 2 years after the start of the second surface reclamation war, as soon as the elevator door opened upon reaching the surface, more than half of Rappy's squadmates are quickly killed in a rapture attack. No! Rappy continues to move forward with the remaining squad mates. While on the move, the squad was ambushed by raptures, and most of Rappy's squad mates were killed along with the commander. Rappy continues to move forward with the remaining squad mates.
What's wrong?
Where are we going? Why don't we go back to the Ark? What good can we do out here? There are only 4 of us.
We have to join up with the others and resume the operation.
What good will the 4 of us joining up do?
What if there
We
are
can
no
still be of
others?
help. We need to go.
This fight was already lost before it began. It's been 2 years, and we haven't taken back a single meter of land. If they think they can reclaim the surface, they're delusional. This is a suicide mission. Do you have any idea what the survival rate has been for Nikkeis during this war?
Very
8%.
slim. Oof.
Everyone else is gonna be slaughtered. This is my 4th time on the surface, and I've been lucky to come out alive each time. But things have really gone south this time. You ought to know this stuff too. It doesn't seem like this is your first time up here.
I'm aware. Yes.
How many times have you been up here?
If you're referring to during the Second Surface Reclamation War, this is my 27th time.
Damn.
27th? You're lying.
I don't lie.
What's your name, by the way?
Rappy.
Rappy?
Yes.
Do you know me?
Oh god! It's the Grim Reaper!
The Grim
Grim
Reaper?
Reaper?
If I stay with you, I'm as good as dead. Everyone who goes with you dies. Just saying the name Rappy is akin to a death sentence.
Oh no.
I said it again!
Poor Rappy.
No, no, I don't want to die. I'm not going to die, am I? Someone save me, please!
I didn't kill anyone.
I know, but... Oh... You really didn't kill them?
No.
No.
I don't believe...
Oh. What was that?
Artillery fire. Everyone, brace for impact.
Too late. Rappy looks around, but no one else is left. Rappy looks in the direction the fire came from. Several raptures are approaching in a cacophony of noise.
I'm the only one. I'm sick of this.
Oh. Rappy aims a weapon at the raptures.
Only one rapture remaining. I don't have much ammunition left. I need to aim for the core, but I don't have enough ammo to create an opening.
Just then, the rapture turns its head and fires a beam cannon off to the side.
Why is it doing that?
Is it time for Rappy? Rappy immediately dashes out from behind her cover, not leaving herself any time to think. She takes off running towards the rapture, which turns back to her but is promptly assaulted by a hail of gunfire to its core. The rapture's core loses its light and goes silent. Rappy catches her breath and looks in the direction where the rapture fired its beam. Someone is approaching. They are dressed from head to toe in red. Rappy can tell that the approaching figure was a Nikke. The red figure stops.
You're a Nikke, aren't you?
It's finally Rappy.
I haven't seen you before. Oh, I'm sure I look like an insane person right now. Could you, by any chance, tell me what year it is?
Something about this doesn't feel right. But the Nikke before her seems to be in genuine distress, so Rappy shows her a phone screen. The red Nikke stares at the date for a long time.
It's been 30 years? You. Let me talk to you for a moment. What should I call you?
Rappy wordlessly takes on terrible.
Mass-produced Nikkei RR15436. That's your name?
No. Rappy
That can't be right. Don't you have a proper name?
Mass-produced Nikkeis like myself don't have names.
Don't lie to me. You must have a name. I'm Red Hood.
Is that your real name?
Well, yeah. So, what's yours?
Rappy.
There we go.
My name is Rappy.
Footsteps, walk, run. To be continued. So we got to the point where she met Red Hood.
With high risk comes high reward. Isn't that why we fight?
Have so much unlock for life. Bedridden, ill, treated, cured, shot, turned into a nuker, all her squad mates dying. The first good thing that happened to her was literally her meeting Red Hood. Holy moly. And after that, I guess we will find out how she turned into the rat we know now. Not looking like a mass-produced sneaker. But for that, we still have to wait. Oh, and if I remember correctly, at the start of next year, the SSR version will drop to male field. I think it was called shit, I should probably turn down the music a bit. What was it called again? Was it called Rappy Red Hood? Dang it. I can't remember.
Sorry, I'll get back to it soon.
I think it was something like that. Let's just shoot.
You, this lady
Let's
luck
just
is
stingy about
always
this
on our
boss
side.
fight.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Let's grab that for now. No. No. Grab some of the good stuff. We can still do some pulling.
My turn! Taste this!
Oh no, so claim the reward over here. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Can I still get some points? Oh, yes. Maybe. Come on, I was missing 3. Oh, never mind. Alright. 1 turn pull. Yeah, okay. Ooh, a lot of SRs. Good materials. Not enough for that, but we can do 2 10-puts over here and maybe finally get the winter skin. I would like that. That will make me pretty happy. Dang it. And the second one. Oh, okay. How much time is left? Dang it, I think I really have to use my mileage. Yep, I have to use my mileage. Oh man. Oops, that's the wrong shop.
Welcome to the Raise and Rebuild Workshop.
You
can take your time, Commander.
There we go. Oops.
I, the hero, Guillotine de Mephisto, shall answer your call in accordance with the will of the world.
Credit deducted.
Credit deducted indeed. But we can still,
entire
get some
building.
notes
What are you
done.
looking to get something on the up and up? Then you've come to the
Finished.
right place. Smart
She got a
choice.
lot. Alright, let's see. Do some patch opening then. 3 SRs. What will we get? Ooh, not bad. 5 SSRs. Okay, they even themselves out. Oh, not bad, I got her. And the Pilgrim mold. I'm scared to open it. I don't want ours. Please, please, game. Oh! Pilgrim mold being really generous today. I like it. Wait a second, that's crazy. Nice. Not bad. And I can once, oh, jeez. Wait, 8? I'm not sure if that one's already 3-star. Or even 2-star, then I would also max out. Check really quick. Okay, she doesn't have any stars yet. Never mind. Nope. That was the event story so far. It's really painful, to be honest. I feel really sorry for Rappy's past. Anyways, I still hope you guys enjoyed the stream and the story, even though it was pretty sad. But it's good to know more about Rappy's past, to be honest. It's nice that we finally found something more out about her, except knowing that she got in contact with Red Hood. Anyways, I wish you all a good rest of the weekend. And since we probably won't see each other again before the next New Year, I wish you all good festivities when Sylvester hits. And we will see us again in the next year and in the next stream. Bye bye!